Hi there, this is Scott Nicholson. I'm the co-program director for the MSLIS program, and this is my elective spotlight for spring 2010. Now, I do these every semester. What they do is they give you an idea of some of the electives that are out there. I'm not going to cover all of them, but some of them, to give you an idea of what classes you may want to pick. This is going to be my last elective spotlight. I'm handing over the reins of the LIS program to David Lenkes. Let's then talk a little bit about some of the electives that are up. So these are our campus offerings that you see here, and I'll just run through some of them that are popular with our students. Knowledge management is a course which looks at how individuals or organizations manage their knowledge as compared to their data or their information. Technology is a public good. Murali Venkatesh does a lot of really nice research with libraries, helping them to give wireless access to their patrons. And so this will probably be part of what Murali talks about, but it's going to be a much bigger issue. But this is really what libraries do. Libraries are public good. Let's see. Howard Turtle is one of our new professors, and he's going to be teaching a course on search engine design and implementation. And this is a course about the creation of search tools as compared to the use of search tools. Ken Lavender is teaching preservation of library and archival collections. It's IST 600. This is a new class, but it's one that will become more regular. We'll probably offer it every 2 years or so. This course is about how to preserve materials, and this is going to be a campus course and is part of our new CAS in Preservation of Cultural Heritage that is currently going through the Senate process here at the university. Once that's out, we'll be able to give you more information. Anthony Ortolo is teaching a course on social media, and so that's the Web 2.0 stuff. We have some of our core classes there. Nancy McCracken is teaching a class on natural language processing. So this class teaches people how to get computers to understand what it is they're looking at, trying to give them some ability to understand our language. Suzanne Thorin is teaching IST 676 Digital Libraries. She's the Dean of Libraries. This course will actually be held in the library, and so it'll be a great way to really integrate yourself with what's going on at the library. So now let's look at our online electives. There are more online electives because there are more online students. Campus students are welcome to take online electives. IST 502, New Directions in Academic Libraries. If you're heading to academic libraries, you should take this. It's not going to be coming up for a couple years after this, so you definitely want to take it now if academic librarianship is of interest to you. Data mining is a course you may want to consider. I did some work in data mining. What you do is you take large piles of data and you're trying to look at it to pull interesting information. If you're heading into the systems part of libraries, you might find that course to be good. Library services to older adults. Now this is one of our 3 one-month classes, our 1-credit classes. We're trying this experiment, continuing it. Alan Kleinman is going to be teaching, and this is about, this is his area. He's an adjunct, but this is what he does, so he'll be doing that for a month. Kevin Crouston is teaching a course on acquiring, procuring, and financing information technology. Again, if you're looking to head up a systems department in a library, this would be a useful class to consider. Stephen Carr is teaching sustainable libraries, and again, this is one of those 1-credit classes, and so you could take all 3 of these or just one of them, but so that's his area. He also is an adjunct. Sue Rothwell is teaching technical documentation. If you think you're going to end up in a systems department, this can be very useful for you in creating documents for your libraries to use to understand the systems. If you have wanted to wallow in copyright, Jill Hurst-Wall is teaching a course on copyright. I've talked about it in 511, you've talked about it in your policy class, but you know there's a lot with copyright, especially with libraries, so this would be a course where you could really explore that. Marilyn Arnone is teaching a class on digital creation in the context of community, and so this ties into what libraries are trying to do. They're trying to help people create stuff about their communities. It really brings all of that together, really what's going on with libraries now. Barbara Kwasnick is teaching the 3rd in the 3 one-month classes, and this is Methods for Studying Users. I'm really excited about this offering. A lot of schools require you to take a research methods class. We don't here, but this class would be a 1-month research methods class where you really focus on methods for users, which is what libraries are going to be focusing on. Barbara's also teaching cataloging, IST 604, cataloging of information resources, and so this class is, you should have had 616 before you take the cataloging class. But this is really, if you want to get into the cataloging, now's the time to do it. Let's see, Pam Berger is teaching information technologies in educational organizations. That's more of a class for the school media folks, but anyone's welcome to take it. A note about 613. So you should be taking, if you haven't taken 613, you should take 613 in the spring. It's not going to be offered again for a year. I'm offering one of the 3 distant sections, but mine's experimental. I'm going to be using the Syracuse University's Blackboard system as compared to the iSchool's learning management system. It doesn't have as many features. I know there's going to be headaches and problems. You're going to have to learn a new system on your own. So if you sign up for my section, know that you're heading into a very new world. It's an experiment, which may interest some of you and may not interest some of you. So if you want to explore a new learning management system and figure it out with me, you're welcome to join in for the ride. If you say, no thanks, I have enough chaos in my life, I don't need to learn a new learning management system, then you want to take one of the other sections of 613. Let's see, then we have 619, Applied Economics for Information Managers. If you are looking to head into administration, this would be a useful class to help you get some basic economic concepts under your belt. Ken Lavender is teaching Organization and Management of Archival Collections. So this is the Archives class, 628. This will be taught online. Kaiser Walker is teaching 635, Collection Development. So if you really want to focus on how to develop a collection of works for a population, that's going to be the class for you. 637 is Digital Information Retrieval Services. This is the searching class. So if you like searching in 511 and 605 and you want to get more searching, that's what this class is all about. Now this is different from the one I mentioned earlier. The campus class, that's focused on creation of search tools. This one's focused on the use of search tools. So using databases. You're going to look at a lot of different tools in this class and really understand how to search them well. Project Management is IST 645. You might want to consider that one. That's a skill we've heard from a lot of our visitors that say, they wish they'd taken a project management class. Let's see, Digital Libraries 676 will be taught online, and 677, Creating and Managing Digital Assets. 677 is the second course in the Digital Libraries series, and you could take these two at the same time. It would be fine. One of them is more a readings class, one of them is a more practical class. So I think that wraps up our offerings. Now don't forget also, there are WISE courses galore. All sorts of interesting classes are going to be on offer. They're not posted yet, but they will be posted shortly. Again, you can watch right here on the course schedules page to see that. So thank you all for putting up with me as your program director for the last 5 years. The next one of these videos will be done by Dave Linkus sometime in the spring to get you ready for summer and fall offerings. I'll be doing a lot more teaching now, and so I look forward to interacting with many of you in the classroom. So take care, and I'll talk with you all later. Bye-bye.